Hello and welcome to Scientifically Speaking. This is just a very short video. This is about the local pandemic that we've all been having. How it's been handled. If you were looking for who made the order for everybody to sit in their homes and hope this all goes away, what kind of being would they be following? Whose advice would they be following to implement this kind of thing? Because basically they're not allowing people to catch the disease in case they die. As we all know, with every virus, you can't cure it, but if you catch it, some of us will obviously survive, like at least 95% normally, and we move on. But the world doesn't want that. So I want to put up a few ideas about where this would come from. So if you believed in God, as a leader, would you force everybody to stay inside? No. Reason being, we believe there's a creator who has mastery over life and death, and so death to us really doesn't mean that much. We just don't want to go in horrible pain. We'd like to fall asleep and die without any pain. Because we know that there's a God who promises to bring us back to life. So people who follow the Christ wouldn't tell everybody else, hide, because, we're all going to die, because you don't know that. Nobody can tell the future. So to make everybody sit indoors is not something that a leader who believed in God would ask us to do. Okay, well, let's look at the world and evolution. What does evolution say we should do? Well, evolution is about survival of the fittest, survival of the strongest. So the world that claims to follow evolution doesn't want to let you catch this virus. They'd rather just pump you full of drugs and then say that the virus doesn't exist anymore or nobody can catch it. But they're not letting evolution take place. They're making everybody go home so nobody catches it, and they can just give you an injection before you catch it. Gosh knows what's in that injection. But they're promising us that this will stop you from dying, even though half of us don't care whether we die from this or not. A lot of us have really good immune systems, and we're really not worried that we're going to die from this. That might be ignorant, foolish thinking, but that's my choice. I won't be having a vaccination, and I'd really rather not wear a mask, but I have to because of public law. And even though because I follow God, I will follow the law until it infringes on God's law. Me wearing a mask in a shop because it's the law, because other people might otherwise kill you, because apparently you might be immune, and we can't have any immunity going around. We all have to be dependent on a vaccine. So all those who've had a vaccine will end up killing people who are immune because they don't want their disease that they're carrying because they're immune. So in the opposite of evolution, they'll kill the immune. So if it's not the world in general, the science consensus, and it's not God, well, who else would want to control you? There's only one other thing left. It's not the people of the world, because that goes against everything the world teaches about evolution. And it's not God, because we don't care if we die, because he brings lifeless matter back to life. So there's only one other character that this could be. And all those who follow the Christ know exactly who the enemy is. So this is nothing to do with evolution, and it's nothing to do with God. And if it's not to do with evolution or God, there's only one other thing that people follow religiously. And I'll leave it there. But, that's what's happening. Let the man who has eyes see, and the man who has ears listen and understand, and turn around in his sin and follow the Christ. Thanks very much. My name is Lee. I follow the Christ. And I'm trying to explain a few worldly things to you that are actually quite massive, but can be encapsulated into a few thoughts without hurting your brain. Thanks very much.